Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone. My name is Hafiza Amna Shabir and I'm proudly known as Hafiza AI Buddy. I'm a Hafiza Quran and I have an official Sunnah certification for memorization of the Holy Quran. I have completed my secondary education and I'm continuing my higher further studies with the aim of learning, growing and exploring new opportunities for me. I'm also a level 1 Math 6 student in the AI teacher training program at Rehan School Lahore campus, where I am developing my new skills, artificial intelligence technology, creativity, and teacher training. So, today I'm here with another interesting and important topic that affect all of us in our daily lives. Our topic today is how to make better decisions and avoid regret. So today I'm going to have a conversation with ChatGPT to understand how we can make wiser decisions, think clearly, and reduce unnecessary regrets. So ChatGPT, let's begin our conversation. Start. अस्सलाम वालेकुम ChatGPT, कैसे हैं आप?
वालेकुम अस्सलाम, मैं ठीक हूँ, शुक्रिया। आप कैसे हैं?
Alhamdulillah, मैं भी ठीक हूँ. So ChatGPT, my first question is for you. Why is decision making such an important skill in our daily lives?
That's a great place to start. Decision making is everywhere. It's in the small things like what to eat and bigger ones like how to spend money or which career path to follow. When we make thoughtful choices, we're basically steering our life in a direction we actually want instead of just drifting around and doing whatever feels easiest. And honestly, the better we get at it, the less regret we tend to carry afterwards.
Exactly, ChatGPT, and I believe that our life is actually a collection of the decisions we make. So thank you so much. My
Absolutely, yes. Every
my second
decision.
question is for you. What should we do when we have two or more choices and we don't know which one is right?
Let me think. Okay,
Okay.
that's a good question. When you have two or more choices and you're not sure, don't rush.
Yep.
Take a moment to compare. Think about the possible outcomes. Ask someone you trust, like a parent or mentor. And also check in with yourself. Which option feels more aligned with your values or long term goals? And remember, there's not always a perfect choice, but there is your choice, the one you make with care. And even if it
Exactly.
doesn't go
Exactly.
perfectly, exactly,
I
you can learn
really
from it.
I really like that idea because sometimes we wait for complete certainty before making a decision. So thank you so much, activity. Moving on the next question.
You're,
How can we avoid making decisions based only on emotions?
hmm, that's a really important one. Emotions are supernatural, but if you notice you're feeling really angry or anxious or even overly excited, it can help to just pause, wait, let those feelings cool down a little. Then ask yourself, what do the facts say? What will still matter tomorrow, next week, next month? Feelings are useful signals, but when you mix them with logic, the evidence, you usually get wiser, more balanced decisions.
Exactly. I think sometimes we don't make bad decisions because we lack intelligence and we make them because we react too quickly.
Mm, exactly.
Okay,
Sometimes
ChatGPT.
it's not.
So my next question is for you. What is the difference between thinking carefully and overthinking?
Hmm. That's an excellent question. Careful thinking is like using a flashlight. You gather what you need, weigh the pros and cons, and move toward a choice. Overthinking is like shining that flashlight over and over on the same spot, never actually stepping forward. So if you're gaining new insight, that's thinking. If you're only spinning in circles, repeating the same worries, that's overthinking. A good litmus test is, am I learning something new or just looping? If it's a loop, I would gently suggest taking a small step, the best one you can with what you know right now.
Yep, I completely agree with you. And sometimes we think that more thinking will always lead to better decision, but too much thinking can actually create confusion. So thank you so much. My next question is for you. Why do people regret their decisions even when they made the best choice they could at that time?
Hmm, that's deep. People often regret less about the actual choice and more about imagining a perfect alternative. Hindsight makes it look like we should have known better. But at the time, you could only use the information you had, and that's
Yep,
okay. So,
that's a powerful way to look at regret. So thank you, ChatGPT. My next question is for you. How can we learn from our mistakes without losing confidence in ourselves?
hmm, that's a wonderful question. The key is to treat mistakes as feedback, not a final judgment. Ask, what
Yep.
can I learn here? What would I do differently next time? And remind yourself everybody stumbles.
Yeah, I really agree with
Confidence,
that.
right. It grows when you see yourself improving little by little, not when you're perfect. If you keep your eyes on the lesson instead of the blame, you actually build a stronger self trust over time.
Yes, exactly.
Mistakes don't.
So moving on the next question. How important advice from other people when making an important decision?
Hmm, that's an important one. Advice from others can be really valuable, especially from people with experience, like parents, teachers, mentors. But it's still your life. So listen, ask questions, but make sure the final choice fits your values and your situation. The sweet spot is pulling in good advice and combining it with your own thoughtful judgment.
Yeah,
That's how
exactly.
you
And I believe that listening to experienced and trustworthy people can help us see a situation from a different angles.
definitely. New angles can reveal blind spots, but then you decide what feels right and true for you. That
Okay, ChatGPT, my
balance,
next question
learning
is for
from
you.
others,
What is one simple method someone can use before making an important decision?
let me check my thoughts. Simple method: stop, think, choose. Stop long enough to not rush. Think about the possible outcomes and whether it aligns with your values. Then choose the option with the strongest reasons and commit to it confidently. Ask yourself, will I still feel good about this a year from now? It's a small habit, but surprisingly powerful.
Yeah, that's a very simple and practical method. Thank you so much, ChatGPT. So finally, my last question is for you. What is your final advice for people who are afraid of making the wrong decisions and constantly worry about regret?
Thinking about it, I think don't let fear make the decision for you. You don't need perfect certainty. You need courage to make a thoughtful choice and learn as you go. Every decision teaches you something, whether it goes perfectly or not. Growth comes from moving forward, not from standing still. Make the best choice you can with what's in front of you, and then let yourself move on. Thank you for such a thoughtful conversation.
Okay,
I
thank you so
hope
much,
these
ChatGPT. I think that
You're
is a
welcome.
perfect message. So thank you so much. And so let's make thoughtful choices, learn from our experience, and keep moving forward with confidence. Thank you once again for your valuable time. And with that, we come to end up of today's conversation on how to make better decision and avoid regret. Thank you so much, ChatGPT. And a very special thank you to all our viewers for spending your valuable time with us. I hope this conversation encouraged you to think more clearly, trust yourself, learn from experiences, and make better decisions in your everyday life. Remember one thing, you don't need to make perfect decisions. You don't need to make perfect decisions. You need to make thoughtful decisions and be willing to learn from them. Keep learning, keep growing, and never be afraid to make a new choice. It's me, Hafiza. I'm Nishabir Hafiza. Yay, very Allah Hafiz. Take care and see you in the next conversation.
Take care.